Hey, everybody. I'm back with another episode of Vile Talks. We are here at Mahalls for the Snuffed on Sight, Final Resting Place, Torture, Line Weight, 1000 Blade show. And I am here with Adam of Backbiter and Line Weight. How's it going today, bud?
What's going on, buddy? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm not looking forward to go into work after this, but that's
I don't
okay.
blame you. You're
Yeah,
gonna
right.
miss a hell of a set.
I know. It's okay. That'll be fine. I wanted to start. I wanted a little background on your musical journey, I guess.
Okay.
So, when did you first pick up the guitar?
I think I was in like 8th grade, I want to say, around then, middle school. So basically, like middle school was like the most transformative, well, one of the most transformative periods for me. It was like MTV2 back when all that was going on.
Yeah.
Getting ready for school one morning, and it was the music video for Afterlife by Avenged Sevenfold. I think that was the big turning point for me. I never really heard anything like that before, and like I don't know how to explain it, but like it just kind of clicked, and it was just like, this rocks.
Yeah.
I want to do this for the rest of my life. And from there, it was kind of just like, like you discover a band, and then like you just kind of hit like a wormhole of other bands like that are similar to that, and then like you might discover one thing that kind of passes that threshold and gets a little bit heavier, and then it just kind of like snowballs from there. So I would say that like Avenged Sevenfold, Afterlife was like what really kind of kickstarted it for me.
I was not aware. That's cool.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's awesome. What was your first guitar?
Fender Squire Strat.
Dope.
I still have it.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, I'll never get rid of it. It was a gift from my grandmother one year for Christmas. Oh, actually, no, that's a lie. My first guitar was like an acoustic, kind of just like, am I allowed to cuss?
Yeah.
Okay. It was like a piece of shit acoustic. I think my parents got it for me, and it came free with lessons. But the guitar teacher that I had at that time, junkie dude, and he just there wasn't like any fundamentals or anything. It was just like, hey, learn this Ozzy song, and it didn't really go anywhere. But then I got the Squire Strat, my first electric, and that kind of like took over. You know what I mean? So like, I'm not even good at guitar. I just play caveman riff, and that's that's about it.
I mean, your riffs are pretty good. I mean, they get me moving.
Al writes all the line weight shit. Bryson writes all the Backbiter shit.
Okay,
so
that's fair. Was Backbiter your first band or no?
No. So my first band was a metalcore band out of like the Bellevue, Ohio area called After the Ashes. Do not look it up. It's not good.
Okay.
Poop metalcore. And then after that, after I left that band, I started a band with a friend of mine, Hunter, called Habitual Gloom, deathcore. Played a couple of shows and whatnot. COVID happened. And at that point, after like when COVID was going on and everything, we actually, you know what? We'll get into the Backbiter stuff because it kind of like
for sure.
turns into the Backbiter stuff.
That's where I was going to go.
So no, Backbiter is not my first band. I was in, we'll say 2 bands before Backbiter, After the Ashes and Habitual Gloom.
Cool, awesome. So when does Backbiter come into the picture? I guess.
So Backbiter comes into picture like pretty shortly after lockdown happens. Me and Backbiter's like original drummer went to what was it? It was like Spite, Burials, Orthodox, I Am, and Dealer.
Oh, I remember the flyer.
Yeah, crazy tour. An insane lineup. Me and the OG drummer of Backbiter went to the show at the Old Foundry.
Yep.
And then that's when I met Bryson, the vocalist of Backbiter. Which was cool and everything, didn't really talk to him at all at the show or anything, just kind of like an introduction, like, hey, I'm Bryson, I'm Adam, this is Chase. Chase and Bryson were in a band together. Okay. It might have been Backbiter, maybe a different project. I don't really remember like the history of those two. But me and Bryson met at that show, and then like a couple weeks after that show happened, Bryson messaged me and was just like, hey, do you want to join Backbiter? And I was just like, I don't really know because I'm already in this band, like I'm already kind of doing stuff. Send me some demos or whatever. I'll listen to them and like I'll let you know. He sent me a couple demos. One of them was Dog Eyes.
Of course it
And
was. That's dope.
after listening to the demos and everything, I was just like, yeah, this shit rocks. This is like what I really want to be doing. So after that, it was just me, Bryson, and Chase. We were kind of like working on. By that point, Bryson had already had most of like the first album kind of like figured out and everything. But yeah, so we met at that show, and then a couple weeks after that, he's just like, "Hey, do you want to join?" And after I heard the demos and everything, I was just like, "Yeah, this is going to be something crazy at some point. When, I don't know, but like, and it's just crazy to be like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just crazy for me to have like that thought where like Backbiter is going to do something crazy one day. And then like to look back and see like all the shit that we've done, like the Oceano tour and whatnot. And like, just kind of have like that thought process or like epiphany, like snowball into like reality.
Yeah,
you know
right.
what I mean?
I think the first time I saw you guys, it was at Frankie's. I think it was Something We're Suffering EP release.
That was at OT.
Oh yeah, OT. Yeah.
With who
no
we have on that?
Solace. I don't.
No Solace, Loose Cannon. There was a couple. Snake Charmer from Philly. I don't know if they're still a thing.
No.
But yeah, we had the homies on that show.
Yeah, that was like you guys blew me away. I remember you guys blew me away, and you guys were a 4-piece, right?
Yeah, we were still a 4-piece. It was just me, Bryson, Tim, and Hudson.
Okay. Yeah, because you had hair then too.
I had a mane.
You did, dude.
I had a lot of hair.
Do you miss the hair?
I miss aspects of the hair. I do not miss brushing it every day.
Yes.
Getting ready for work. I don't miss letting it dry for 3 hours after I got out of the shower.
Right.
The aesthetic of it was something, but like now I have my head tattooed.
It's
so like,
which is hard, and it's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
It's a
for
vibe.
sure.
Yeah,
for
right.
sure.
That's super cool. I've always read Backbiter. You guys are awesome, and I don't know. Some of my most violent shows. I talked with Jess. Every show, it's like you guys, Backbiter, World of Malice, Line Weight are always some of the scariest shows.
Yeah, Word of Malice. Shouts out Word of Malice. They're scary. Fuck Line Weight. Even though I'm a member of Line Weight. Fuck Backbiter too. Now that we're on the subject of talking shit about bands that I'm in. Fuck both of them.
Yeah, right.
Listen to Gouged Out 330.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's too funny. Man. You mentioned the Oceano tour. I was gonna ask, like, what are some of your favorite shows that you've played with Backbiter?
Honestly, I enjoy every show that I get to play, no matter what, just for the love of the game. I'm not in this for a monetary thing. I'm not in this for clout or anything. This is just straight up love for the music that I enjoy, the music that I love playing, getting to be like a catalyst for people who might be dealing with things that they don't really know how to like deal with. It's just nice to be able to go and play shows and songs that people resonate with, that they can take out aggression or any kind of emotion that you're feeling, be it anger, sadness, grief, whatever. Just being able to I don't even know how to explain it. I don't know. Just being able to like create a medium that people resonate with and that people can let loose and be themselves with is like the most important thing, because that's what this music and this scene has done for me. It's given me an opportunity to be myself, to feel emotions that normally I feel like people don't get to really express. So yeah, I don't know. It's just like I'm getting lost in the thought about it. It's just like an escape from the typical day-to-day bullshit that we all
deal with.
Exactly.
Yeah, I totally get it. Yeah. Do you have a favorite song to play live?
Okay. A favorite song to play. We talking Line Weight or Backbiter?
Backbiter.
Oh shit. Honestly, we don't play it anymore, but Death Witch has always been a favorite of mine.
You guys haven't played that in forever.
I think the last time we played that was and we didn't even play the whole song. We did Death Witch kind of into like a break, and then I think it went into Maggots.
Oh, good one.
Because I think the first time we ever played, no, it wasn't the first time. Oh, I don't see, because this is so long ago. It's
True.
been 2 years. We played Death Witch, and then I think we just kind of like did like an open holdout thing, and then we went into like Maggots or something like that. But I would say Death Witch is for sure one of my favorites, and then I just I don't know. I love it so much. I really can't pick like a favorite song. You know what I mean?
That's
just
fair.
because being up there, just doing what I've dreamed of doing for so long is like you can't beat that feeling.
Yeah, it's there's some bands that I watch that like I wouldn't say a dip in their set, but there's a set where it's like a song where it's like, okay, I can take this song off. Every time I see Backbiter, it's like that doesn't happen.
Yeah,
and it's just like I want to move, and people are moving for 99% of your set.
Yeah, and that's all we strive for. We just want people to move and go crazy and beat the shit out of each other. No brawls.
No brawls, but respectfully beat the shit
respectfully and consensually beat the fuck out of each other.
That's awesome. So when did Lion Wait come into the picture for you?
So Al has been working on Lion Wait for the last couple years. This was like the brainchild of Al. I first joined, I want to say it was in like November, December of 2024 after I moved to Toledo, which was dumb as hell because Lion Wait is obviously like a Cleveland band.
True.
But me and Al are best friends. He asked me to join, and I joined. But when I moved to Toledo, it was a bit of a process because the job that I had when I got there didn't last long. They fired me after 3 days for some bullshit with my background check. I have speeding tickets, and I was a courier for FedEx.
Fuck that job.
No, I loved it, dude.
Oh, really?
I love that job because, like, dude, I don't have to talk to anybody.
You just deliver.
I just
packages.
get to deliver.
Okay.
I just get to deliver shit and listen to fucking podcasts and metal all day. Dream job.
Right.
So I moved here, and then I think we played a show at Frankie's where I took promos with them. But shortly after that, life kind of got in the way, and I was like in survival mode at that point, going between jobs, just trying to be able to pay my rent.
Yeah.
You know, just freshly moving into a new place and whatnot. So I had to leave for a little bit. And then they announced that Snuffed on Site show back in September of last year. And once they announced that, it was just like, okay, you guys are like starting to do big shit. I'm ready to join the band now. Yep. It sounds selfish, and it might have been a little bit selfish.
Okay.
But the plan was, you know, like when I told Al after I like couldn't like do Lion Wait at that point in time, he's just like, hey man, take your time, get your shit situated. There's always a spot for you here. So like, you know, things just kind of fell into place. I was able to like fully sit down, learn the set, get everything like ready to go. And then, my first show with them was the Snuffed on Site show last year at Foundry.
Cool. The new one or the old Foundry?
New Foundry.
Okay, cool. Do you miss the old Foundry?
Yes, absolutely. I've been to a handful of shows there, and just the vibe that the room gave off, and everything about the old Foundry. You know, I've said, I've been to a handful of shows there. It's just a very good space. But also New Foundry.
I mean, like, yeah, this is no shade to the New Foundry at all.
No, not at all.
It's just very nostalgic for me.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a legendary location in the Cleveland metal scene. So absolutely, I miss Old Foundry. I have a ton of love for the old location, ton of love for the new location too, as well. So
go there. It's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're in the Cleveland area, even if you're not, any show that you can go to at New Foundry, go there, because the Cleveland scene is popping off right now.
It is. Yeah, there's so many venues. There's Mahalls, Foundry, No Class.
Yeah, just Cleveland is a hub for
everything heavy.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, pretty sure tonight, like, there's a hardcore show at the Foundry.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, and I'm like, damn, like I'm
Who's
already
playing?
I would have to look it up after this. I don't remember.
We don't even have to. We can talk about it off camera.
Yeah, for sure. That's super awesome. Yeah, I told Al this. The LP the Lion Weight LP is one of my favorite things that has come out last few years.
I had nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
That was all out.
Yeah.
You want to know something funny? The first time I heard Deja Vu, actually, I hated Deja Vu because of the intro. I don't know what it was about it. It just made me super uncomfortable. It gave me a sense of just uncomfortability. I don't even know if that's a word, but it just made me feel so fucking weird.
Yeah.
And now that's one of my favorite songs to play.
It is because the breakdown at the end is.
It was the first song I learned in the set.
Oh, okay.
Actually, because I don't know, he would send tabs and like video playthroughs, and it was just like the second song in the set or whatever. So it was one of the first ones that I learned, and I've grown an appreciation to that song.
Yeah, it's good. It's really good. But yeah, shout out Backbiter, shout out Lion Weight. Go listen to both of them. They're dope. I just got a few more cookie cutter questions, and then we'll wrap this up. What was your first concert ever?
My first concert ever was, let me see here. Let me see if I can get it right. It was Avenged Sevenfold, Buck Cherry. Fuck. Who else? I'm losing it. Fuck. Avenged Sevenfold, Buck Cherry, Papa Roach, Saving Abel.
Dude, it's so dad rock.
So yeah, absolutely. But like I said, Avenged Sevenfold was my gateway.
You did say
into the whole world, into this whole thing that we call metal. So, actually, my mom, God rest her soul, she was supposed to take me to that show, but she was diagnosed with breast cancer.
Oh, wow.
And her surgery to get, the tumor removed and everything was the day before that show.
Yeah.
So, I had a friend. Well, he's a state trooper now. I'm not going to say his name.
Okay.
Fuck the police. But God, bless him and his mom, because they knew how important the show was to me and everything.
Yeah.
They took me to that show, and that opened my eyes to a lot more, playing live, seeing things on a stage and whatnot. So shouts out to them for taking me to that show. So yeah, my first show was Saving Abel, Papa Roach, Buck Cherry. Awful live, by the way. Don't ever pay money to go see Buck Cherry live. And Avenged Sevenfold.
How was Avenged Sevenfold live?
I mean, you got to think, I was in middle school then. So and at that time, Avenged was my favorite band. And it was with the Rev. It was when the Rev was still, it was the year he died. It was 2009.
Really?
He died later that year. So my first show ever was Avenged Sevenfold as their original lineup.
One of speaking of someone's last show, one of my last Peabody's, right? Have you heard
I've never been to Peabody's.
Okay.
I never got to experience Peabody's.
I'd been there a few times. It was the All-Star Tour 2012. I saw Suicide Silence with Mitch.
God damn, you're lucky. You're a lucky motherfucker,
dude. On his last, I think it was their last tour.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because that happened in the summer, and then he passed away on Halloween.
It was Halloween, yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
That's crazy.
I know.
Dude.
It's crazy to think about. And
I got to see Soundgarden a week and a half before Chris.
Where at?
North Carolina. So North Carolina, it was like Sonic Temple, but in North Carolina, a 3-day fest.
That's a Rockville?
What the fuck was it called? Carolina Rebellion.
Oh yeah, okay.
I got to see Korn for the first time. I saw Soundgarden. I saw Avenged Sevenfold again. So
that's awesome. Do you have a show you were most scared at?
In terms of playing or going to?
Going to.
Maybe the first time I saw Tsunami live, just because that was at no class and I hadn't really been to
something like that.
Maybe I had been to a couple of hardcore shows at that point. But yeah, I don't know. It was just hey, I'm about to see this Bay Area band that's tough guy shit,
true.
How concerned for my health do I need to be? It ended up being just a typical hardcore show or whatnot.
Yeah.
So playing wise, maybe the first show I ever played, which was in I said, I want to say my first real band was called After the Ashes, but before that, After the Ashes was a band called Who Killed Todd Lauren. Definitely don't look that shit up because it's real bad.
Okay.
But like I would say like my first time ever playing live, like on a stage, was probably the most like scared I've ever been. But it's crazy because like there might have been 8 people in the room, and I want to say like people that I brought, which was like my mom, my dad, my sister, and her now husband,
Okay.
made up like half of the crowd. And then I didn't know how like backtracks worked or anything like that. So like we had like covers in the set and everything, and like I was just playing like the actual song of the covers we were playing like through the PA.
Yeah.
And it just sounded like shit.
Oh no.
So yeah, I would say like the first time I ever played live might have been like the most scared I've ever been.
Okay. Yeah, that would make sense. I was in like a cover. I wouldn't say we were a band, but we did only covers. And like playing on stage when you've never done it before is like
It's
like I don't know. Like
it's a whole different world.
don't
up
look
there.
at me.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm looking at my neck and my guitar.
Yeah, like you wanna be up there and be comfortable, but like there's 10 people in the audience and you're scared as fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
right.
But everybody has to go through that. You
Yeah,
know,
true.
and like and now at this point I've been playing music live for almost 10 years. And especially with like being in Backbiter and everything, and you know, like everything that we've done.
You guys have been all over.
For the most part, mostly like Midwest kind of stuff. We are doing a tour here in September. Can't really like delve too much into that because it's not announced yet. But we do have a little, what is it, like 10-day tour coming up. We're gonna hit some Midwest stuff, and then like mostly East Coast, couple Canada dates.
Oh, cool. Have you been to Canada yet?
I like as a band just
as a band.
No. So Backbiter's never been out of the country.
That's cool for you guys.
Me personally, I've been to Canada twice.
Yeah, you went to gamble with Benji. Right?
I did go gamble with Benji. I lost 40 CAD.
Ooh.
Canadian dollars, and then I swore to myself that I'd never gamble again. But then what was it, like April, me and my homie Gooch,
I remember that night.
yeah, you were there. That's right, you were there.
I should have went.
You were there. Me and Gooch, we got what was it, we started out at the OT for that for the resignation show, and then
Went to goth night.
That was a fucking bust. And then Gooch, that shit was dead, dude. And then Gooch, he looked at me. He's like, "Hey, man. So on my way here, I saw y'all had a casino. We're going to the casino." And at this point, I was like, I was drunk, and I was just like, "Gooch, we're not going to the casino, dude. We have to get up early to go to Kentucky for the Crowbar show." And he's like, "We're going to the casino." And then went to the casino, turned $50 into like $225.
I guess I should have went with you guys.
You should have went with us, man. We were up on blackjack, dude.
I was a blackjack.
Also, if you have a gambling addiction, just play blackjack. Just play blackjack. That's your best bet. Or play the fucking craps on the whatever the dice game is, where you don't have like a machine controlling it.
Yeah, right.
That might sound, because it is a machine, but like I feel like your odds are better if you're not playing like a slot machine or something like that.
Yeah.
But I'm not a gambler, so I haven't been in the casino since, and I don't have no desire to go back.
Okay, that's fair. I just go out on top.
Yeah, you know when to quit. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah, right.
If you're up, get the fuck out of there.
Just know when to quit.
You will lose your money.
That's great. Okay, so I ask everybody this. Could you tell me 3 albums that have no skips on them?
3 albums, no skips.
Any genre, it doesn't matter.
Well, they're all gonna be. Oh fuck. Let's see. No skips. Loathe. I let it in, and it took everything.
Okay, I haven't heard that one.
Fuck, dude. What?
I know.
You never heard that album?
No, I need to listen to it.
Brother, you need to listen to I Let It In, and it took everything.
Okay.
So funny story about that. Not the first time I ever heard Loathe.
Okay.
But like, cause like they come on like Spotify Shuffle or whatever. We were in my buddy's basement, his studio basement. And they kept putting on Two-Way Mirror on repeat. And I'm not going to lie to you. I was under the influence of some substances at that time.
Okay.
And I did not want to hear it. I wanted to hear the most aggressive, mean shit that you could put on. and they kept playing fucking Two-Way Mirror. And I was getting pissed. I was like, turn this bullshit off. So then I don't know what the fuck I was doing, but like I'm on Spotify and Loathe comes up and it's just like the name of the album. I let it in and it took everything. I was going through some shit at that time.
Yeah.
And the name of the album really spoke to me. So I just put the album on, I let it ride. Right. It's like the fucking fourth or fifth song, Two-Way Mirror. And by that point I was too far in, and like that's like one of my favorite Loathe songs ever. So definitely I let it in and it took everything by Loathe. Dude, I could give you like 15 or 20 albums with no skips. You want my top 3 though?
Yeah, just off the top of your head.
Fuck, I let it in and it took everything by Loathe. We'll do Faces by Mac Miller. Honestly, any Mac Miller album because I'm a big Mac guy.
Okay.
Also, a lot of his music has helped me get through some tough periods. And then, shit, I don't know. The first, like every Avenged Sevenfold album up to Nightmare, no skips.
Yeah, that's true.
The first 2 Asking Alexandria albums, no skips. Maybe even From Death to Destiny. I don't know, but that was like formative periods for me.
That makes sense.
Like I'm still like discovering myself at that point. So for certain, we'll go I Let It In, Faces by Mac Miller, and then just because of how formative of an album it was for me, the self-titled Avenged Sevenfold album.
Oh, okay. Yeah, those are good.
Yeah.
That was hard for you, wasn't it?
I don't know. I could talk about like music and like what it's done for me all fucking day.
Yeah.
And it's hard to narrow it down. So like
That's
I
fair.
guess like the most influential or like, you know,
Yeah.
that kind of shit is, I guess.
That's good. Yeah, those were good. I haven't heard the Loathe album. I don't listen to Mac Miller. Maybe I should. I know.
I mean, I don't know. I just I discovered Mac when I was like a freshman, you know,
Okay.
like Kool-Aid Frozen Pizza off his kids mixtape and like Senior Skip Day and everything.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, I had a buddy like in 2014 when Faces came out, you know, after we had graduated, he would play that mixtape on repeat. And I just kind of grew to like really appreciate like Mac Miller and like his style of rap.
Yeah. R.I.P. Right?
Yeah. I got his portrait right here on
Really?
my. Let me turn the flashlight on so you can see it. This isn't on camera, but just for the record,
Oh yeah, that's Mac Miller.
that's Mac Miller.
That's I was not aware.
What if we make that the thumbnail so people aren't lost out of context?
Right.
We can just like take the picture of me and then have the thumb. We don't have to do that. That's stupid.
That's a good. I think it needs to be included. Just,
All right, we'll do it for
but-
just for context,
for
of this.
documentation.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure. Awesome. Well, cool. Just got 2 more, and then I'm excited for the show. The show's gonna be dope.
It's gonna be sick.
Do you have any advice for the youth or for someone getting into heavy music?
Do I have any advice for the youth? Follow your dreams. If you really love this shit and you want to do it, chase it until your fucking legs give out on you. This has been like playing live music and just creating music and creating art in general. Has been such a huge part of my life. It's helped me get over loss. It's helped me find myself. I don't think if we're being real here, there's nothing more important in this world than music, because it gives you an opportunity to really get in tune with your emotions, with your feelings, with who you are as a person.
Yep.
I lost my mom in September of last year, and the Acacia Strain, their most recent album, not I Let It In, that's a Loathe album. You Are Safe from God Here. That album really helped me cope with that, because a lot of the lyrical content and themes on that album are really close in nature to how my mom passed away.
Yeah.
So like, just literally, if music is what you want to do and this is something that you're passionate about, literally let it in and let it take everything.
Yep.
Because there's no stronger feeling or emotion than being up on stage or creating something that you're proud of that you can put out into the world for other people to have access to, and to fuck, see, I'm getting tripped up on my words again, to just feel.
Yep.
Because I don't, you can listen to whatever you're into. There's something out there that's going to tap in to how you're feeling and what you're going through in any sort of like emotion. Like you could be happy, you could be pissed, you could be sad, you could be just kind of like in the middle, in limbo. And I promise you, there's something out there that's going to resonate, and it's going to make you feel, and it's going to inspire you to create. And that's the most important thing in the world, because especially with everything that's going on right now in the world, like everything sucks, dude.
Everything sucks.
This shit is awful.
Yep.
What we're going through right now. And I think music and expression and being able to let that out is one of the most important things that anybody can do.
Yep. I couldn't say it better myself. Very wise words, actually. Good job. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Cool. Well, this has been really fun. I always end this with, do you have any shout outs?
Oh, any shout outs? Shit. Fuck. This is the one question I'm drawing a blank on. Shit, I don't know. Shout out World of Malice. Shout out Love Letters. Our bassist Tim. He plays guitar in that. Metalcore. Angel Statue Metalcore, I should say. If you're into like Poison the Well and like Seven Angels, Seven Plagues, all that like early 2000s metalcore.
Yep.
That's right up your alley. Shout out South Over. Shout out Toledo, Ohio. Shout out the 419. Shout out Cleveland, 216. Lion Wait. Fucking just shout out to your local scene if you're listening to this, because
Facts.
There's nothing more important than your local scene. Go listen to the bands that are fucking opening up for the bands that you love right now, because one day those bands that are local are going to blow up, and you're not going to be able to fucking see them on a small stage because they're going to be headlining Sonic Temple. They're going to be fucking headlining Welcome to Rockville. They're going to be huge, and like get in while you can, because I don't know, just like shout out to your local scene.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's really important. That's one of the reasons that I started this, because like, yeah, there's people who like interview like, you know, the big artists.
Yeah.
But like no one's interviewed Backbiter.
Yeah,
right? Maybe
we might have done a couple interviews, but like, you know, nothing like super crazy or anything.
But it's just
like,
important. It's important for people from Toledo and, you know, other scenes to get to know the people in their scene, the people playing the shows on their stage. It's really important.
Go to shows, meet people, connect, because like those connections that you form at the local level are going to blossom into something that like you can never have imagined. Like when I met Bryson at that show in Cleveland in 2020 before lockdown, like I never could have imagined that him and I would be doing the shit that Backbiter is doing right now. So like it doesn't like, it's insane like how you could just meet one person and like that turns into something that snowballs into a huge, I don't even want to say huge, because by no means is Backbiter huge, but like, you know, we've done things that we never imagined we would have done, you know, like going on tour with Oceano and I Declare War, like
crazy.
Dude, I was listening to those bands in high school.
So was I.
And like I discovered I Declare War in middle school, dude. Like I was listening to like Now You're Going to Be Famous in 8th grade, like trying to replicate those vocals. And then like hearing like Oceano for the first time and hearing Adam's vocals for the first time, it's just like, this is so insane. Like I could do this. And then like, you know, like it turns into, I want to do this. And then like you meet somebody and you form a bond with that person, and then you start a band with that person. Granted, Backbiter didn't start with me, you know, that started in Pittsburgh in a fucking laundry room closet, and to like watch it turn into what it has turned into. Like you just can't put a price on that.
No,
you can't you can't like, you know, I don't even mixed up with my words again
Yeah, right.
because like I get so passionate talking about this shit.
I can feel it.
Just go to your local scene, go to your local shows, support your local bands, connect with people, talk to people, start bands, start making music that you care about, and that's all that matters.
Yeah. It doesn't even have to be, I mean, it doesn't even have to be good. Just make music.
Just make music because like the more you do it, the more you can fucking lock in, you can refine it, and
Yeah.
you can turn it into what you want it to be.
True. That's so true. Wow. That was really inspiring.
Hey man, like I like I said, I could talk to you all day about this shit. I could go on and on and on for hours about it.
I would love to talk to you all day about this.
Shit, maybe I'm the first fucking part two.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey, I might be. I'm definitely down for that actually.
Maybe we can get together after the tour in September.
Yeah, I'm down with that. But part two.
We do have a Cleveland date. There's a Detroit date too. So I know you're
active.
But you're so involved and you're all over the place with the shit. So I know you'll be at least one of them.
I'll be at least one of them, yeah. And if not, I mean, I know where you live.
Yeah, you know where I live.
Right, for sure. But yeah, this has been super fun.
Hell yeah, man. I'm glad that we could do, I don't know, you guys are listening. Me and Kyle have been trying to set this motherfucker up for
weeks,
maybe even a couple months at this point. And because your first episode was with Al, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that was at Metal Frat.
No, I actually we didn't do technically yes, but then I went over to his place afterward.
Oh, so the Metal Frat wasn't even that didn't make the cut.
No, because the video sucked. That's why
it was video.
It was video and audio. I didn't like
it.
It was not what I wanted, and we're just like, we'll just do this.
Well, hey, make sure you guys tap into Vile Talks early because right now it's just audio, but one day he's gonna get to audio and video, and it's gonna be fucking badass.
I was here. I want you guys to be here before the video comes.
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly. Well, cool. Yeah, man. This has been dope.
This has been fucking sick. I did not expect this to last almost 40 minutes, but like
here we are.
You got the shit going on, bud. And I'm like, in knowing you and being your friend. Also, by the way, I used to be straight edge.
I wasn't gonna bring it up.
No, we can bring it up because it's okay. It's okay.
You brought it up, so that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah. So
no judgment at all.
So I used to be straight edge. Well,
yes.
You can't even say used to be because if you're not now,
you never were.
Exactly.
All right.
There we go. Yeah. But yeah, you X'd me up for the first time at LDB.
I have that photo. I have that photo on my wall, actually.
We still. Well, I don't know. You're not in the picture, but it was me, Ethan, Evan, and Tim. We took the picture that day at the LDB photo booth.
Dude, those photo booths are dope.
Those photo booths are sick. Yeah. Also, like if you can go to like any fest, like hardcore fest or whatever, like go to that because it's a life-changing experience. But yeah, I saw it was Twitching Tongues. They played day one, and they played what was it? Feed Your Disease, the intro to that, and I was already sober at that point, but I didn't claim edge because I didn't know if it really was for me. And then just watching like the unity of like the straight edge movement and everything, I still have massive respect,
obviously,
for the straight edge. Yes. But yeah, so I used to be straight edge. I'm not anymore,
and that's okay. It's just
your guy enjoys smoking weed in a Stella Artois every now and then,
and that's okay. I don't judge you. I remember. The first time I heard you broke, it was at.
We were in Detroit.
No, it was Brothers Lounge.
Was it Brothers Lounge?
Yeah. It was that summer show with like last summer with like it was back. Fuck, I don't even remember, but it was at Brothers Lounge and.
Because I broke edge in Pittsburgh.
With
the Squaler Grind because we toured with them. Yeah, and they were on the Summer Slaughter. And this is gonna sound so bad to anybody who's straight edge who's listening because this is all it took for me to broke. It was a coin toss.
What?
It was a coin toss.
Adam.
It was a coin toss because like I don't know. I quit smoking weed and everything because like my mental health wasn't really doing that great.
Yeah.
So like we had like a big shebang on New Year's going into 2023. I was drunk on substances. Not going to go into that because it doesn't fucking matter. And then, sober up until Summer Slaughter 2025. And then me and a couple homies went to Pittsburgh. And obviously, like, I was cool with the Square the Grind because we had toured with them in May of that year, earlier. And we were backstage. And they were lighting up a joint. And I was just like, fuck, dude, I kind of want to smoke, but like,
That's
I'm not
fair.
just gonna willingly
Break edge.
break edge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, it's so dumb how much I have put things up to a coin toss.
Okay.
So, the drummer Jess, I think that's his name. We might have to edit this out. Jesse, yeah, the drummer.
Okay.
They were passing around a joint or whatever, and I was just like, dude, we got to flip a coin for this. So I flipped the coin. He called it. It landed on
Whatever you call it.
what he called.
I was like, fuck.
And so the joint was on Justin, their bassist. Passed it to Jess, and I was just like, oh, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, I did the coin toss, so he passed it to me, and that's how I broke edge.
I've never heard this.
It was on a coin toss, and then it's just kind of, yeah.
I mean, okay, like I've said before, no judgment. I did okay. Because after I heard that, the brother show happened, and you showed up, you looked at me, and you looked like a sad puppy.
I was sad to confront you about it
I
because
know.
you X'd me up for
I
the
did.
first time. That's like a
It's a big deal.
That's like a real thing, and
It-
that's like a big deal in straight edge.
It is.
The first person to X you up, and I don't want to say I was a little bit ashamed of it
It's okay.
to see you eye to eye and be like, hey man, I'm not a part of this anymore.
And you know, I don't, like I said, I give you shit initially, but it's your life, man.
I mean, anybody can give me shit
Yeah,
about it. It's
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it's okay,
because,
man.
At the end of the day, we are all our own person.
True,
And I
yeah.
still have a huge amount of respect for people who can go day to day being sober. I can.
Yeah,
I can. It's
Okay.
it's a little bit. I'm not gonna. It's
it's
tough.
difficult. Yeah,
It's tough now. You know, not doing that day to day. But like, it's you know, even though like I'm not straight edge anymore, it's still a huge amount of respect
Yep.
for the straight edge community because like there's just a unity about it that and a bond that, you know, like you don't really see anywhere else.
I'm happy I got to know that story. I like I knew that's like the base of what happened, but I like.
Oh, dude, I'm all about the lore. So
shout out Hardlore, right?
shout out Hard. Like, rest in peace, Bo.
Rest in peace.
That might
bro.
have been one of the craziest fucking things, like to just wake up that day and be like,
Oh,
fuck, dude.
yeah, because I just watched whatever episode they dropped like that day.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was the
I-
Thursday.
It's great because I got to meet him at LDB 2024. Because I was big. Because like I said, I was like at that point I was still driving for FedEx and listening to podcasts and shit. And like
Hardlore.
Hard Lore was one of the podcasts I listened to. It was like that. Kill Tony. The show sucks now. It was like that. Kill Tony. A couple other like hardcore and comedy podcasts.
Yeah.
But like hardcore was like Hard Lore was definitely like a weekly listen. So like to just see that news, it's just like, fuck, dude.
Yeah, it was like actually kind of like heartbreaking.
Like our time here is finite, and taking the most advantage of the time that we have here is the most important thing. So hug your friends and your family, hug them tight, tell them you love them at every opportunity you get, because our time here is not guaranteed.
True.
Make the most of your life, make the most of this thing that you can, because at the end of the day, we all end up in the fucking ground, and who knows what comes after that. There's no answer to what happens after this thing that we call life.
Yep.
Make the most of it, because nothing is guaranteed. Hug your friends, tell them you love them, hug your family. Any beef that you have with anyone, unless it's fucking like justified or whatever, you know, like if it's some superficial bullshit, get the fuck over it. Because like I said, nothing's guaranteed.
That's wow. That's actually a perfect way to end.
Tell your people you love them.
Yeah, it's a really important.
It's so important, man.
Yeah,
there's so many people that I wish I could fucking just embrace and hug again.
Yeah,
and I can't.
No,
I'm sure that there's people you wish
you
could do that with.
Yes.
And like I'm thankful that we're able to have this conversation.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna fucking hug you after this because I'm super thankful that
Yes.
you've given me an opportunity to sit down and talk about these things.
Yeah. Hey, I love you, man.
I love you too, dog.
Yeah.
Hug your friends, hug
Yes.
your family, tell them you love them. Spend as much time with the people that you care about because nothing is guaranteed. And at the snap of a finger,
It could turn
anything
upside down.
can go left.
Yep, that's so true. Wow. I don't know. That's the perfect way to end this, actually.
I feel like that's the best way
Yeah.
to go out on.
Well, cool. Thank you for the very inspiring words.
Thank you for letting me put this out into the universe.
Yeah, this was really nice and really fun. I'm beyond excited for the show.
Yeah,
tonight.
we're sitting in a fucking dark room at the Roxy at
This is
Mahalls.
where-
Right? This is a bowling alley.
I know. I've never, because this is where they hold the big shows, right?
This is the big shows. Yeah.
Yeah. I've never been in this room. And
This is a sick room, man. I've got to see some who fucking counterparts, Kublai Khan, Drain. Been to some sick shows in here. Fucking Al Forehands was playing here on that counterparts tour. Me and Al were two-stepping, and the next thing I know, I'm catching a fucking elbow
That sounds right.
from him straight to the bridge of the
What
nose,
a
dude.
fucker,
It was
dude.
awful.
That's-
But no, this room is sick, and it's hopefully one day one of the bands that I'm in gets to hit.
It's a perfect stage dive height.
Dude, I got to see Drain here with. Excuse me, I'm a little bit drunk, so I got the hiccups. They're starting to catch up.
Right.
Got to see Drain here with no barrier. It was like one of the only no barrier shows on that tour.
That's crazy. Yeah, I've not. That's dope. Well, yeah, dope. This has been fun, man. I'm super excited for the show tonight, and part 2 coming in the fall.
Part 2 coming. We're gonna make that happen.
We-
Are we locking that in right now?
Yes, we are.
All right.
Yes.
Part 2 in the fall. So I will
God,
see and hear from you all. Post September. It'll probably be October because that tour runs.
Yeah, I'm excited to talk about the tour.
Yeah, I'm excited to talk about it too because we've only done one real tour.
Yeah.
Like, like we did the like a 3-day run in 2024 with was it like Place Blame and Chained? Shout out motherfucking Place Blame from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Those motherfuckers are the homies. They make the hardest fucking beatdown you've ever heard. Listen to Place Blame.
Right.
Shout out to Chain from North Carolina. Shout out Death Bloom. But yeah, so we did that little run with Place Blame in no, that would have been 2023.
Yeah,
because
right.
we did like Toledo, and then we went to Little Rock, and then we went to Louisville. Fun fact,
That's a
Backbiter,
crazy drive.
14 hours overnight
What the fuck, bro?
in my ex-girlfriend's Ford Fusion. All of our gear had to go in Place Blame's van, and they were cramped in that motherfucker. So like,
That's hilarious.
dude, it was bad. That whole weekend was like 96 hours, right? We left on like a Friday. I didn't get home till Monday morning. That whole weekend, I got 6 hours of sleep in Little Rock, and then we had to go to Louisville, and then like that show was a fucking bust. Backbiters never had a good show in Louisville.
Yeah, you guys played like a fest thing last year, right? Or some.
So
big-
I'm trying to think. So the first time we played in Louisville was on like that weekender with Place Blame. It was just us two. That show was a bust.
Damn.
And then we went back. We played with Heavy Hitter. That show was all right. Shouts out Heavy Hitter.
Yeah, they're
the
dope.
homies.
Yeah.
And then, we did the first. I'm not gonna name the fest because it doesn't matter. We did the first fest in Louisville, bust. And then we went on tour with Oceano. That venue was fucking way too big for the tour. I think we played to maybe like 60 people in a 1,400 cap venue.
That's crazy.
They were fucking wanding people as they were doing like the metal detector wand shit as we're like playing our set. So that was whatever. And then we played year 2 of the fest, which was crazy because like you had like Waking the Cadaver, Chain Gang, Sanity Slip, and it flopped.
That's unfortunate.
So like Louisville, like cool city, shouts out Surfaced. Obviously like Knock Loose and everything, but like out of just like we haven't had like a good
Weapon X, dude.
Oh,
Weapon X?
Man.
Man. It's all right.
Boy shouting out straight edge bands, and like I'm over here drawing blanks on the shit. But yeah, I don't know. Just like we haven't really had like a good time. Like I love the city, you know. It's
Yeah,
like
it's
a cool
dope. I
city
love
and
going
everything. But yeah, just like I don't know. I feel like, man, this podcast was supposed to end on like some real inspirational
That's
shit,
okay.
and here I am talking shit about
That's
Louisville.
fine.
I love you, Louisville.
You
if
ain't
there's
talking
anybody
shit.
listening.
You ain't talking shit. It's fine.
We haven't had like a good time in Louisville, but I for me, I'll play any show that
It doesn't
can
matter, yeah.
whenever I can. Like
Yeah.
I'm in it for the love of the game.
True.
So I'm
That's true.
thankful for every opportunity that I've had to set foot on a stage and play music that people can fucking resonate with and that
Yeah.
people enjoy. So
That's very, like I said earlier, very inspirational. You are very inspirational to me, and we're ending this here.
all right, we can call it. I'm about ready for another beer.
And doors are open, and I have to run this stuff outside.
Doors are open. All right,
I bet.
Hey man,
Okay.
thank you for letting me. do
Yes,
this.
cool. Well, this has been another episode of Vile Talks. I'll have more soon. Thank you guys. Bye. Dude, good shit, dude. 51 minutes.